Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic E10 Live with Light. I'm gonna hop right into the Discord because there's nobody there. And then we'll hop onto the server because it's probably not gonna let us in. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Last time we were waiting on uranium to deplete such that we could centrifuge it to get plutonium to make nukes to make stuff. Turns out the bottleneck was not on the depletion, it was on the centrifusion. We had like 34 depleted rods in there. We just needed to speed up the centrifuge. And so we did that. Here we are now. Why do I have no desktop audio? Okay. It's just the game being very quiet. And so I AFK'd for a bit once we got our new singularity, because the new singularity came in down here. Turns out singularity is not consumed by the electrolyzer, but each tick only generates 1 millibucket. Of the UU matter. And so we got to 48. We're going to have to let it tick 2 more times, which at 1.2 should take less than 5 minutes. However, it still has not recognized my Twitch stream count, so I'm going to double check that my bot is working properly. It is, and while I was looking at that, the game crashed. Kaboom! Unsurprising. Actually, we should not just open it up like this, because typically when it does that and I just start it back up, it fails. And so I'm closing her all down. Go away. I said close. Stop it. Stop it. You're not going to work. Okay, so I've successfully closed that. We have closed all of Curse. And we got plenty of time. Frog's going to be late. He's getting his car. George is probably going to be late because Thursday. And Boone is still out for quite a while. So we'll get this running again. Yeah, I know. It thinks Minecraft is running, but it's not. Okay, fine. We'll track it down and kill it. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. And so Hades 2 is officially out of early access. So I have officially lost that race. But dissertation work is coming along just fine. Got one last thing, which is actually one last thing this time. Because I got some good results. Just have to do one more thing to combine them in a way that is more difficult to misinterpret. And I'll probably need to do one more check through all of it to make sure I didn't do anything thoroughly boneheaded. But then it'll be done, and I can get back to playing other games than just these Tuesday, Thursday night things. And so that begs the question, chat. Do we play Hades 2 first? Do we play Silk Song first? Or do we play something from our backlog to feel better about buying new games? The answer to that question is probably Silk Song, because I have been quite looking forward to it. Okay, so this did get to 49. Yeah, we need to wait for EMI to finish loading. It's got to bake. Can't rush the oven. Okay, so it really does just cost 1 ingot to upgrade the diamond into netherite. Ooh, netherite storage upgrades. So that's good. That'll be nice and cheap, and then we can use this. And yeah, so we're gonna have to track down these warden smithing templates. And then the reinforced echo shards are carapaces, echo shards, and phantom membranes. Good thing we've invested in phantom membranes. And then, yeah, netherite into warden is a similar upgrade situation. Just need to have skulk and diamonds, and we got plenty of diamonds. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I'm gonna work on making the replicator or not. I don't know how efficient it is at doing its job. I don't know if it's gonna need a fusion plant to have enough power to do what it does. And I also don't know exactly how it does what it does. Like, how does it know how much UU matter any given thing should cost? And there we go. We have ourselves a quantum upgrade, which we use a packer and a bananas amount of electricity. I did not look at the bananas amount of electricity. Wow. Wait. This math ain't mathin'. This math is very not mathin'. 1 million EU per tick. Yeah, for 10 seconds. So that's 200 million EU in an electric packer. Okay, so we're going to need an electric packer. We got those laying around. We're going to need 200 million EU. We don't got that laying. Well, we do kind of have that laying around. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the annealed copper level machine frame. So tin, electrum, aluminum. Yeah, EV, because we don't have SV. So we grab this. And then we make ourselves a packer because we never got around to automating them. How we never got around to it, I don't know. Also, I can't hear George.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I can hear George. George was just not talking.
Oh yeah, I said hey, but you were chatting, so I was giving you a minute.
Ah.
So we're packing up something pricey in the nature of a what do you call it?
Yeah, so a ridiculously expensive amount of power is necessary for this step. Yeah, in the order of 200 million EU.
EU, and that's the stuff that only it uses, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, and so we also need a ridiculous number of upgrades. Wait. I'm going to need a level of upgrade that I had not even considered.
Beyond human comprehension?
Because I've got basic, advanced, turbo, and highly advanced.
Disconnected.
Highly advanced is as high as it goes. Calculator? How many of these will I need? An impossible amount. So clearly something is amiss. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go set it up and see if it tells me what's wrong.
Fingers crossed. I got booted a second ago, don't know why. Let's see if I stay on this time.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this right here. We're going to upgrade that bad boy. And then we're going to hook that up. And then we're going to go and smith something real quick. Okay. There's not enough power. Okay, so we put this in, we put that in, and then yeah, no active recipe.
Oh, good. Frog is still here. Good job, Frog. wood drawer is not quite full.
Hmm. I wonder if there's something that isn't called an upgrade that is some sort of power limiter release. Well, I suppose I could check the quest line. Oh, the quantum upgrade is an upgrade.
So weight itself gives you bonus.
Oh, so I'm going to need another one of these to be able to upgrade the machine to be able to infuse the upgrade. Well, that's rude. Okay, so we learned from last time we have plenty of plutonium in potentia. All we got to do is speed up the centrifuge. Which centrifuge? Well, we'll see when we get there. This one. Because we got 38 depleted uranium in there.
Let's see.
I mean, 38's probably still not quite enough for another full batch. But what we could do is once we get to 50 UU matter, we can take the singularity out of the UU matterer and put it in to make the quantum upgrade. That's a thing we can do. And then just wait on this to get another singularity, which we don't need right away.
Now, is this a thing that you had to get like all the nukes in the world to make?
Yeah, so each singularity requires a stack of nukes.
Okay.
And I've made 2 of those. Aiming to make my 3rd. Yeah, because I foolishly thought that once this last thing was done, I would be done. But I forgot to check the recipe for combining the upgrade with the sword.
It's kind of funny how they keep doing that to us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just one more thing. I was not promised an episode of Columbo. I do like episodes
That's
of
the one.
Columbo, though.
I'm like, oh no, it's not Matlock. Who is it? Oh crap. I never really watched any of those old ones from like the 70s, 80s. So
I watched
I more
all
got
of
into it
them.
with Law and Order. You watched all of them?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched Matlock. I watched Columbo. I watched Quincy.
I did watch Murder She Wrote, but that was a whole
Oh, yeah.
different thing.
I mean, it's not a whole different thing. It's pretty much the same show. She just had no business actually doing what she was doing.
Mhm. That's an author. So what on earth do I do with lotus pistols and pitcher pods?
Mm. Decorate your home with them.
Most likely. Yeah, looks like the answer is just put in a pot. So we'll put it in a pot.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a pot? Make a pot. Let's spruce up the place.
Spruce. Oh no. If my plutonium is full, that means my blast furnace is stuck making annealed copper.
All right, doesn't want a flower pot. It wants an actual farmland. Do I have a hoe laying around? No. No. Time to squint at my inventory. Oh yeah, I have a whole inventory over here full of junk.
Oh no, it just keeps using my stupid copper. Planting the past.
Ah, those pistols can be placed on lily pads.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, no, no. Maybe not. I've been lied to.
Oh. Hey there, Mac. If you watch the sped up version, you know what's going on. If you haven't, we once again thought we were at the finish line.
Huh.
And there's just one more thing. And I wanted to make a joke about that being Sri Lankan style, but now I'm second guessing whether or not Colombo is the capital of Sri Lanka.
Oh, that's a good question. I think Frog would know.
He
As much
does
as I
seem
know
like the
about
sort of person who would know.
as much as I know about Sri Lanka, I do not know what its capital is. Lo siento.
And that's one of the few things I know about Sri Lanka. Ah, late-ish supper. Wait, why couldn't... Okay, it was just going too fast for the plutonium. The packer is a little slow. Current legislative capital of Sri Lanka is Sri Jayawardhanapura Kotte. Okay. And it makes me wonder if some imperialist jerk was the one who just called it Colombo. Like the fact that we call Indonesia Indonesia instead of Nusantara or Nusantoro, depending on which part of the country you ask.
I mean, we call it Egypt and not Miser, so there's a lot of that stuff going on. Deutschland.
Deutschland. I saw an interesting map that was somebody's subjective assessment of just how wrong we call various countries.
As long as it's subjective.
Colombo is the commercial, executive, and judicial capital and largest city.
Oh, okay.
Seems reasonable. Oh no, I'm draining all the power again. How am I draining too much power?
I know South Africa has 3 capitals.
Ooh.
Because why have one? You can get 3 for thrice the price.
Well, I mean, it
Thank you, contact.
helps people from helps keep people from conquering it. It's hard to conquer 3 places at once. Why do I not have fuel rods? Because my game crashed.
About Sri Lanka. Oh, that's no fun. Sorry, I had to cough. One fun fact about Sri Lanka is that in the game Crusader Kings, 2, 3, whatever, which takes place, from around 1,000 to peaks ends of around 1,500 or so, Sri Lanka is connected to India by a land bridge. However, in the Europa Universalis 4, it is not, because a typhoon came through like 30 years after EU4 technically started and blew away the land bridge, and so it was there for Crusader Kings, but it's not there for EU4, and they actually include that as a fun little detail.
That is a great little detail.
Yeah. Torchflower, fun. All right. There are too many beehives over here. I'm gonna have to cull.
So, chat, what's your guess on why we're out of uranium fuel rods? I know what my guess is. Where do you think the bottleneck is?
Remind me what goes into a uranium fuel rod?
So you use an assembler with uranium rods made from cutting uranium. It's got those machine arms that are made of motors and steel of various types. I think there's something else, and soldering alloy to keep it all bound together.
Oh, I remember having problems with solder last time, so that's my guess.
It's my guess, partially, because I probably am running out of that, but I also have a feeling I might have run out of the lubricant for cutting one of the types of rods. So, my guess.
I was thinking maybe blast-proof alloy if you use that, because that requires a lot of stuff going to it too.
No, I don't have anything that's automating the blast-proof alloy. And yep, we're out of soldering. So we take this and we hit it real hard. Because we just have too many gears and fans and Yeah, no, that's it. It's just gears and fans that we solder together. We don't make enough fuel rods for that to really be the linchpin. But all of the gears and fan blades that go into the things that I need. Because you got this large motor as well. And the large motor is made of motors, and then the motors are made of things, and it's just soldering all the way down.
I mean, it sounds like one of those like connections things where, you know, like it's fascinating, but like you just go backwards through it from the beginning, and all of a sudden you get back to the reason that we drink tea is well, an actual one is that one of those size of a like the our ability to fly a rocket to the moon is based upon the width of a horse's butt.
Oh yeah.
That's an oldie but a goodie. But but yeah, if you ever seen the show, the series Connections?
No. Sounds good
It
though.
was a British series. James someone, I gotta look it up real quick. But it's from not show. James Burke, science historian. He wrote some books about it, but he also there's I think I want to say 3 series about it, and it's basically the whole episode is like starts with one thing and ends up with like an entirely different thing, and it just follows the steps along. It's like why this the development of this caused this other like random thing to happen and stuff like that. Like
And so we can blame at least a significant portion of modern large language models on video games in the late 90s.
Yeah, the origin of the plow led directly to the 1965 East Coast blackout, and like, it goes through
Oh, nice.
yeah, like entirely disparate topics that come together in really neat ways. If you get a chance to see it, I don't even know where you'd watch it at this point, but it's 100% worth watching.
Cool.
It's on Prime. Curiosity Stream, whatever that is. I watched it back when Netflix did DVDs.
Nice.
Back when the Earth was still cooling. All right, so I have turtles, which makes me happy. I have some sniffers sniffing around, sniffing stuff. That also makes me happy. Turtles are slowly making more turtles. This is excellent. I will let this go until it becomes untenable, which hopefully will take a while. Ooh, a torch flower. What do I do with a torch flower? Besides, make dye, I assume. Orange dye. Used to breed turtles. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was not expecting this steam furnace here to be the bottleneck of nuclear processing. And like, I've never tested whether or not you can do the steam blast furnace things in the electric blast furnace. Because I could upgrade an electric blast furnace and it would be faster, but it would also be bigger and annoying to power over here. So I'd have to build it somewhere else, and then I would need space. And
I can tell you with certainty that you can use the electric blast furnace to make solder, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Other stuff I couldn't tell you, but yes, you definitely can, because I was doing some before, because I had made way too much solder alloy or whatever it was, and so now I was a bunch of soldering alloy just sitting around in the tank. Probably never to be used, because I don't feel a need to play with this mod anymore.
That's fair.
That bee can go down there and handle it. He's looks like a trustworthy fellow.
Okay, this will at least last us a little while. Let's check on this. Okay, now it's flashing properly.
Good.
Brilliant. Okay, so that's flashing properly. This isn't going to work until we can get the quantum upgrade. Can't get the quantum upgrade until we've got enough plutonium. But we got almost 600 buckets of deuterium. We've got 1 bucket per thing of excess tritium. So we don't need to make a backup storage for that just yet. And this lost its overclock because we ran out of power. I think this one's more important than speeding up the other one, but let's check our quantity of nukes. Oh, we're at 46 of them. Well, maybe, I don't know. Might be a close race, actually. Because 50 mil buckets of UU matter is no joke at this point. So, have you ever cooked anything that uses cactus paddles?
Cactus petals.
Paddles.
In real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried it like once or twice, and it's I don't like it very much. But yeah, it's a common thing you can buy around here. Towards an N, I want to say the term for it.
Yeah, I've already forgotten the word for it.
Nopales.
Nopales.
Nopales. Yeah, you can buy, like, you go to the grocery store. Well, the Mexican grocery store, and just buy some and make your own whatever. Hold on, I gotta check my turtles. Yeah, it's good turtles. But yeah, you can find them. It's not too hard. Like I said, we cooked them like once or twice, and honestly, I don't find it that appealing. Like, you need like sauce and stuff on there to make it like worth your time, in my opinion. It's the
Okay.
kind of thing where you go, this is fine, but honestly, it's what's it? What do they taste like? It tastes like something else. Kinda green beanie maybe.
Oh, okay. Because a friend of mine introduced me to a Mexican bakery, and they've got some of those in their refrigerated section. And I've never had one. And I figured in your
Like
area they would be
pre-cooked?
easier to get
Or
than around here.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you go outside and you find your cactus and you pull the pins off and you chow down. Yeah, I mean, I'm semi joking, uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, prickly pear paddles probably. But yeah, have you tried it, or are you looking to try it, or
No,
like, are they
I was.
pre-prepared, or is it just like chopped up,
They've got
like
the
whole?
whole ones and the pre-chopped ones, and I didn't buy any because I don't know how to prepare them. And I was told that the preparation is similar to okra, and I have tried to make that, and it went spectacularly badly.
Well, I am not a fan of okra myself, but on the other hand, I'm not really, like I said, not really a fan of the nopal acid. I'd rather have just green beans myself.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, I would just put 'em treat them like you would like a what do you call them? Like zucchini or something like that. Put them in a
Mm.
pan, saute them a little bit, maybe with a little bit of oil, and I would probably put some like garlic or maybe like saute them with some onions or something like that. Do that kind of thing.
Okay.
But I'm sure that the Mexican person who are listening to me right now, they would gasp their heart and cry in shock or something like
Hmm.
that
Sure.
for having not done exactly what their grandma does.
Or defiled it by doing anything of the sort of seasoning it with something other than salt and lime.
I mean, or chili powder. Actually, you could probably get in a discussion with a Mexican person about for like a day and a half, just trying to figure out which exact kind of pepper would go best with this. Like, oh, do we go the
Mm.
jalapenos? Do you go the serranos? Do you do the
They had a
do you, with
wall of bags of dried peppers.
yeah, yeah, this is accurate. Like, did you know that chipotle pepper is
Just
just a
a
dried jalapeno
jalapeno.
pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, poblanos and anchos and stuff like that, and serranos. I want to say is oh, what's the one? Oh, it's the bright red one that's too spicy for me to handle. Might start with an A. Doesn't start with an A. Spicy salsa.
Oh,
What's the
we're
term?
chewing up all the power again. Oh, no. What's using up all the power? I know it's me, but still.
Some other guy somehow.
Wait, why is the other machine fine, but this one's not fine?
Not ancho.
Yeah, I remember sometime a few years back, I
Ah,
saw a
it's
picture
a
that
chile de arbol. Sorry.
they are a bowl. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
That it
one.
was a picture that had the various peppers and then their dried counterparts and had the names
Mhm.
thereof as well. And it was quite the revelation.
Yeah, I probably learned that from the same place you did. That exact same like image has been passed around forever. But yeah, it's shocking like how different a chipotle pepper tastes than a
So
jalapeno
different.
pepper. Because Chipotle is its own goddamn thing. I
I
don't, and
love it.
I honestly, yeah, I love Chipotle flavor, like in most stuff. Like there's just one Chipotle salsa I like a lot, by Herdez. And this, but yeah, I like Chipotle. It can be a bit much occasionally, but as long as you don't like go ham.
Hmm.
But yeah, if you told me that was jalapenos and you did not like have a picture of you turning a jalapeno into a Chipotle pepper, I would call you a liar to your face.
Hmm.
Hmm. This is a Mexican grocery store.
Yeah. That
Okay.
it's officially a bakery, but it's a grocery store.
Yeah, they do that. Like there's one that we I was at recently. I said, "Oh, it's a bakery." It's like, "Oh, we'll go inside and look for, yeah, it's basically just oops all Mexican food."
And
But
it's got a bakery counter, so it's got fresh baked uh conchas and I don't remember any of the others because I only bought conchas.
I gotta say, conchas disappoint me. I feel like they should be more, but
Oh,
that opinion gets me in trouble at work.
We were pleased by how little they are. That looking at them, the top looked like it was going to be incredibly sugary. And it was nice that it was just kind of mild. Very fluffy.
Yeah, it is very mild. There's another one that we had recently. It's basically like a Mexican I gotta go look at. It's a cookie, but it's more like a bready kind of cookie, and the name translates to little pig, and it's almost like a pumpkin bread cookie, but like I tried it, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it's great," and it just has so little flavor to it. I'm like, I feel like I should have had something to dip it in or something, but it's not used to what they're doing.
Sure.
I guess they go easy on the desserts and hit you with with the uh, the spice on the sauces and such.
Somehow I've used up all of my
Maranitos,
steel.
Mexican gingerbread pigs. They're shaped like little pigs too. It's pretty hilarious.
That's great.
Yeah, but it's like a light gingerbread, which is not what I want in a gingerbread. But if it's your thing, by all means, have more of it on me. You can sing little pig, let me in." I believe we did start singing that. Yes, we did. Because
I am out of coal ore? What?
how'd you manage that?
How on earth? Like, I know I was running close to capacity, but I didn't think I was running past capacity. Yeah, I am out. It has drained my entire reserve.
Wow.
Oh. Because this is not voiding things properly. Did I not put the void upgrades in this thing? Oh, that's my problem.
Did it fill up the wrong way?
It is full. So I've got the stack here where I've got 5 sets of drawers. And so this can hold 10,000 items of like 10,000 of each ore. And it's full. Well, at least one of the ores is completely full. And so it's backing up the system. And so I need to put in either void upgrades or space upgrades. And yeah. Or just take out a bunch of stacks and void them.
Is this still all coming from your nonsense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, nothing but nonsense here.
Nonsense Incorporated.
Okay, so we'll... Oh, I don't have my obsidian on me, so I can't make any void upgrades until I go grab more. So we'll grab 5 stacks of obsidian and get to it.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hello.
hey.
Hello. I am joining to say I will not be joining.
All
Okay.
right. Good to know.
I just got home.
Mm.
Have not eaten dinner, nothing. So I guess I'm going to continue my streak of not streaming on Thursdays.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Awkward. I was pumped too. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Chat, maybe I'll stream on Friday.
Ooh, fun.
Spoiler alert, chat. I probably won't stream on Friday.
I will get my hopes up.
Yeah. Light though, I wore a tie today, and I wore the tie
Oh.
clip from your wedding.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I wear it every now and again when I want people to stop and think about what they're seeing.
Do I question my eyes?
Well, it's very Cthulhu. So
That's fun.
anyway, John, I'm gonna go have some dinner, but I just wanted to let you know that I survived. And when you buy a new car, you're not going to get out of the dealership in a half an hour. So
No.
I thought at least it'd be quicker, but apparently a lot of deals today. So yeah, I'm only 10 minutes from the dealers. So that's how long I got there at like 5:30, and there now. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
What are you guys
so
working on? What could I watch if I turn on the stream?
My ore storage is full.
Oh,
And so I'm
you're in the
adding
club.
void upgrades to make it such that it is never full.
There you go. Did we get to know what your surprise was at the end of your tree?
Well, that was the thing. I got the upgrade that I was waiting on, and then got a nasty surprise regarding how to integrate said upgrade, and it involves making another one.
Oops.
Because I need to infuse 200 million EU into it using a machine with at least a million EU per tick upgrades in it. And the only way to get that many upgrades in it is with a quantum upgrade.
Oh.
Which is the thing that needs a singularity. And yeah, I either need to make another singularity or wait for the one that's making my UU matter to be done making my UU matter.
So what you're saying is you have chosen to play this on hard mode.
Kind of.
While we were over here playing in the Stone Age.
Just slightly different priorities.
All right, guys, we'll have a bunch of fun. I will be back on Tuesday.
Huzzah.
All right. That's good. Congratulations.
Right, thanks. Bye.
See you.
I have so many turtles now. Everything is right in the world. Good.
Yay, turtles.
Okay. Now, if I could figure out where the heck this star turtle is. Star shell turtle. I go to the internet real quick. It says fishing in a twilight forest biome in this one thing, which is not a thing for us. So
it really isn't. Unless it is, and we just didn't know this whole time. That'd be embarrassing.
Nope.
Missing out on a whole dimension.
There's a whole other alternate dimension.
Okay, so we need 4 more. There we go. So now they all have their void upgrades. So it should never clog again. Only problem is, there are thousands of ores in the buffer. And this hopper, it's so slow. Let's shove some time into that hopper. Oh no, it's not the hopper that's the problem.
Yeah, I confirmed. I found a random YouTube video that went over it. It says Twilight Forest only. So my hopes are dashed. Everything's terrible. I'm gonna go jump off this cliff now. Because it's just part of aquaculture, but it's like, I guess it's like a Easter egg for if you
Interesting.
you haven't had them both together kind of thing. Ooh, finally got an everlasting beef. It took a while. I mean, I already had the infinite ham, but I'm gonna cook on a campfire because I have one. Ow, I'm on fire.
We're going to manually rescue a bit of coal to keep our system running until the backlog is satisfied.
You know, I think that's why I actually put the cow there in the first place, to get the eternal steak. It's just taken it like 4 months to actually spawn. Kind of funny. All right, so I could keep playing with Ore Tech.
Or,
black hole for funsies.
yeah, black holes are fun. Just make sure you got a food supply. For the black hole, not for you.
Okay.
I mean, you probably want a food supply too, but the one for the black hole is more important. Otherwise, it'll just eat everything you love. And the things you hate, and everything else.
I was with you for half of it. You regret the ore?
What was that?
I thought you said. I said. I guess I'll go play with Ortec, and you said or, and I was wondering what you were going with.
Oh,
I was wrong.
I thought you were suggesting that you could play with Ortec or something else.
Ah, yes. Well, I mean, part of what I want to do, I might do the El Grande particle accelerator thing somewhere. Still be Ortec, but it's a whole thing. But if I want to do that, I need more power. And so maybe I'll play with some Ortec power. Yeah, it feels like a fun thing to do. All right, Ortec, show me your secrets. Yeah,
and oddly enough, black hole is a source of power. Wait a minute. Why no coal ore? Right, because there was coal ore in the thing as a buffer. And so when we ran out of coal ore, it took it from the filter. Because I was never supposed to run out, chat.
Oh. Well, that's surprising.
Yeah, because I don't have the Pneumaticraft hopper as the filter because I need to filter too many things. And I am sending it through ender chests, and they don't filter things either. And so now I need to figure out where was the coal such that there are now 2 of something, and it's the emeralds. There we go. Coal supply is back up and running. So now we'll be able to get our carbon dust such that we can get our steel so we can make our robot arms.
You had me at robot arms.
We have a right to robot arms.
I haven't watched Futurama in a while. I've heard that the newest season, they apparently they're making seasons still of it somehow, and that season 13 has just come out and it's actually like pretty decent. So this might tempt me into going back and watching. Not that it's difficult to tempt me to do this. Back into watching Futurama because it's such a good show.
It's just tough to watch the episode with the dog.
Fry's dog.
Which, oddly enough, is also why I don't watch Full Metal Alchemist again.
Oh. I have a coworker who just started getting into anime. I guess he watched an episode of Demon Slayer and it's like, this is awesome. And so he went and watched all of it, and he's been watching Attack on Titan. I told him he should watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood next. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I can't believe they're ending Demon Slayer with 3 movies. Like, I know you made a bunch of money off of the Mugen Train movie, but still.
To be fair, they made a bunch of money off of the first movie already, too.
Oh, yeah. Like, unprecedented amounts. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. And one thing I will say for it is that the second movie is not going to be a second movie in a trilogy.
No?
So, like, you know how the second movie in almost every trilogy is just walking to where you're going? Like, at least metaphorically, if not literally?
It can be, yeah.
So, like, the Spider-Verse second movie was like that. Lord of the Rings, clearly. But there's so many second movies that are necessary to get to the third one, but aren't necessarily a great movie on their own. But that was the first movie in the Demon Slayer one, and it made ridiculous amounts of money. But the second one's not going to be as let's get to the third as the first was.
Okay, that's cool.
But it is really impressive that the same villain made them all that money in both of the movies, and he's not even the main villain.
Oh, it's that a-hole again? Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that he's basically number 4 because he's number 3.
Something like that? I haven't seen it yet, so. But I will, because I want to.
Yeah, because you got number 1 that has the sword, number 2 that has the fans, and number 3 that just punches things. But they're all below Kibutsuji. So number 3 is number 4. And sold both of those movies. But I will warn you, if you're going to watch Infinity Castle, be ready for backstory. So many flashbacks.
I've heard that complaint about it. And it's fine by me. You can't have 2 straight hours of anime combat. It doesn't work. Without it turning into
going to disagree.
Oh yeah? What you got?
Well, no, I haven't seen it done, but if I could cut out the flashbacks and just have movies 1 and 2 as just the fights, I would absolutely take it. Because there are enough different fights that it isn't just one fight for the whole movie. It's a slew of them. I would rather have that than the backstory of a character I didn't even know existed and really don't care about.
I'm going to tell him you said that.
Please do. And I'm sure there are people out there for whom he is their favorite character. He is the one that resonates the most with them. And I'm sorry that that's your life. It's so bad. But again, it's Demon Slayer, and so it's gorgeously animated, and that's part of why I would be able to just watch the fight scenes, because they're all gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's a real pretty show. Experience Rod Do Ender.io.
And speaking of really pretty shows, the second season of the Seventh Prince just finished up. So if you haven't seen the Seventh Prince, just wants to learn magic, it's absolutely. It's maybe not as beautiful as Demon Slayer, but it's close.
I'm not familiar with it, so.
The only trouble is the actual main character is Saitama levels of indestructible. And so all of the drama has to revolve around everybody else. And they do a pretty good job with it. And it's lovely and the characters are good. It's just anytime the main character ever decides to do anything, you're like, oh, I guess we're done.
Okay. I understand. 1 second.
But yeah, this season of anime is coming to a close. One of my favorite manga is getting adapted in the next season. So hopefully they do it justice, because the art style in the manga is really gorgeous, but that doesn't always transfer over to animation all that well.
Yeah. Which one's that?
The one that's like, may I please ask you one last thing? Like, you can't really translate it to English well because it's 3 levels of politeness deep.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah. But it's a saintess who's trained in the noble and divine art of violence. And she goes around punching people who deserve it. And is incredibly ladylike while doing so, and will speak incredibly refined and incredibly polite. And so she'll use that sort of dignity right before punching them.
Mm-hmm. Good for her. I might need an engraver. Maybe it has a different name, because I just completely forgot everything.
Okay, so I think that has us mostly caught up on what we're doing with steel. Heavy water still needs to do heavy water things. Okay, so we're full up on uranium in here, so that's good. Let's go see how we're doing upstairs.
Oh, you engrave in the atomic forge. Okay, that makes sense.
Does it?
No, but it makes sense why nothing came up when I was searching for engraving.
Okay.
Atomic forge.
$56 and 36. The 56 needs to get to 64, but the 36 only has to get to 50. Who do you think will win, chat? Whichever one we invest time in, I would imagine. It's atomic.
Boogie Yugi. How do I make these here fancy cores again? Nope, too fancy. Go back.
Too fancy. Too fancy. Stack it up.
Fancy. Too fancy.
Oh, I finally backed my way into making tacos without meat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've historically been nearly carnivorous, and so we've been trying to cut back on my meat intake. And so we've been introducing lentils into it. And so we had done half beef, half lentil, and that was just good. Like, it wasn't even a compromise on texture or flavor. And so we've gotten it all the way back to all lentil, no beef. And gotta say, it was actually just a good taco. Like, it wasn't a meat taco by any stretch. It didn't meet the flavor notes of meat, but just as a taco, it was just straight up good. I was rather surprised.
You say you used lentils for this?
Yeah, so I used regular old green lentils, added some sunflower kernels for just a little bit of texture, which actually helped because it made me not think about what it would have been if it were beef, that it just became a vegetable taco.
That's cool.
And then just some spices and typical taco seasoning sort of things, a little bit of salsa. The only problem we had with it was it didn't really cohere as well as we would like. So we need to figure out some sort of goop to hold it together.
Yeah, lentils can be kind of, well, how do you cook the lentils? Just the usual lentil way?
Yeah, it was just boil it for half an hour.
One thing I've done with some damakanis that recommends that they do to make the whole thing creamier, basically, is to, once it's mostly done cooking, like take out like some fraction, like some fraction of them, and just
squish them,
pulse them in it. Come again?
Squish them.
Yeah, squish them, pulse them in your blender or something like that for a little bit, and then mix them back in, and that helps to give it a creamier texture, because you got the combination of the lentils and the lentil mash.
Definitely an idea. We're up to 41 of 50, chat. I think the Yu matter is going to win this race.
Did put a lot of effort into it, so.
Yeah, we've struggled a bit finding things like these tacos, because like carnivores who try to cut out the meat generally aren't happy about it, and everything they end up doing is a compromise. And vegetarians like vegetables. And so all of their suggestions are things that taste good to them because they've always tasted good to them. And there's a reason I didn't really eat vegetables, because a lot of them I can't really stand. So it's nice to have at least one victory where it's like, you know what? I can just do this. And I would still do it, even if it weren't for, doctor's advice or anything of that sort.
Yeah, there's a podcast, there's a food-related podcast I like to listen to, where one of the hosts decided to go vegetarian for a year, and he did so, but then he kind of backed off from it after the year. Like, what he said was something along the lines of like, he enjoys it, but like it limits him so much going out and stuff like that, that like at home they eat vegetarian, and if they're going out they'll try and like limit it, but they're not gonna like only like yeah, you understand what I'm saying.
It's not a moral compunction.
Yeah. It's not a this is the most immoral thing. It's a be better kind of approach. That seems to work for him. So
yeah, and a lot of the things that try to be like meat but are veg are just like, why just make something that is veg and delicious. This veg bacon is not bacon or delicious. I am confident that you can make a delicious, smoky vegetable thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm confident somebody out there can do it.
Try harder.
And then there are the things that try to replace the meat texture, but don't replace it nutritionally. And so you're like, but I need the things that the meat gave me. I can't just eat jackfruit.
Yeah. Yeah, jackfruit. Jackfruit's confusing to me. I'll just leave it there. I mean, we sell them. Yeah, I mean, I see like, oh yeah, make do everything with jackfruit, and it's like I appreciate that you're trying, but this doesn't always work. Let's see.
Because even if it did somehow feel like you were eating pork, it doesn't have the protein. So you have to do other things to it.
1 second.
Mm-hmm. At which point, you should just be eating the beans. Make some nice, delicious beans. And yes, chat, I understand that there are some beans that are not delicious. And for some people, no beans are delicious. I haven't tried lima beans in a while, but I remember when I was young, they were the worst thing on the planet. So I'm not super motivated, but things change. Maybe they're okay now. I'd be amazed if they went through a Brussels sprout renaissance. That one's probably the biggest shift that I've heard about when it comes to vegetables and palatability, where they literally rebred them such that all the people that hated Brussels sprouts when they were young in like the 50s and 60s and then still hated them in the 70s missed the revolution, where now they are at least vaguely okay. Wait, I've got a singularity? Oh, the nukes won. Chat, the nukes won the race. By 2 millibuckets or more. What an unexpected Cinderella story we got here. It's the dark horse. Dark horse. It's not a black horse, it's a black sheep. It's a dark horse. We're at 49. Yeah, fine. We'll pour some more time into it. It's still a slow thing, even at a 50% boost. And yes, chat, I do expect there to be a brownout the moment we install this upgrade.
My mic is now on.
Huzzah.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts are great, but the problem is that, you know, everyone grew up with boiled Brussels sprouts because the best way to treat vegetables is to boil them until they are gray.
Well, there's also the fact that there was a revolution in making Brussels sprouts, like growing them, that they selectively bred them like crazy to get them to a point where they don't taste like the same vegetable anymore. We don't have enough highly advanced upgrades, chat. I thought we were waiting on the singularity. We're waiting on the upgrades. What do we need for those highly advanced? No, not antiprotonic nucleosynthesis. Polyvinyl chloride and a bunch of advanced things. So PVC is in here. Oh, we are mostly out of helium as well. That's not a good sign. Okay, so we got plenty of PVC. We do not have turbo upgrades. Turbo upgrades are also PVC. Turbo upgrades are missing advanced motors and advanced pumps, which use steel and soldering alloy. Our old nemesis.
Always comes back to you.
Oh, but the soldering alloy is fine. We are out of stainless steel, which is likely due to our blast furnace being focused on other things. Nope, that looks fine. Our stainless steel cutting machine is out of lube. What a world.
Yes, the other usual suspect.
Yep. And yes, chat, I know, I should have automated this like 3 years ago. But here we are. Should have had a lubricant system to send it to all the places.
All the places.
Or, you know, kept all the cutting machines in the same place such that we wouldn't have to distribute it. It would all be right there. Okay, lube. And then we go and get that up and running. Okay, stainless steel, stainless. Oof, 6 rotors. Well, at least it turns 4 upgrades into 4 upgrades. 1 motor per upgrade total. There we go. So we'll upgrade it into the turbo. And then we upgrade the turbo into highly advanced. That uses large advanced motors and large advanced pumps, which Which take a bunch of advanced pumps. Which we're already running short on. Because of these turbo upgrades.
All right. Antimony processing. Why is there? All right. Back to staring at Oratech. Right. I have atomic forge. The cores.
Wait, why do we not have cooling cells? Do those require motors as well, somehow?
Need one more advanced machine core.
Oh yeah, they require the advanced pump to make the heat exchangers. In order to make the cooling cells. This is going to take a little bit to catch up, chat.
It's okay, just hold your horses.
Got an hour and a half. Should probably catch up by then, right?
Hold your breath, cross your fingers.
It's alright, Mac. Have a good.
See ya. Let's see.
Okay. We're not blowing through the soldering alloy as fast as I had feared. Okay. So that's doing what it needs to. We're running a bit low on the lube for the tin cutting. So let's run that errand real quick.
Oh, those are laser swords, a laser drill. That's nice and all, but I'm fine with laser drills. Ooh, I have
Probably
3 mind dimension core pieces.
probably stab someone with a drill, yeah.
Yeah. They get uppity with me. Give me the old stab. No, I don't need those right now. I want to process right now? I don't think so. I think I'm good for stuff. Just leave it go for now. It'll be fine. Stop looking at it. Don't pick at it. Tachyon absorbers. 1, 2, that's a lot of stuff. What was I even looking at again? drone port, huh?
Oh, interesting. This was somehow not able to keep up.
Let's see what other nuclear power is available, because I don't know about this Ora-type nuclear reactor. There's a lot going on here.
Do we have big reactors or something along those lines?
Do they?
No, like, oh, it's called extreme reactors in this one. Because there's a big reactors mod that lets you make nuclear reactors that are, big and customizable. But apparently they stopped supporting that one and someone took it over and renamed it Extreme Reactors.
I mean, reactors to the extreme.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't actually know how they work. It's just they exist, and there's yellorium and cyanite, plutonium.
Plutonium. It's really funny. Turbine rotor shafts. I wonder if the power reactors still work.
They should.
There's a weather vane.
The ultimate in nuclear power.
Nice. All right, back to looking at reactors. Oh, because it reacts to weather. Okay, that's why it came up under react. Bioreactor, mycelial reactor.
And you've always got good old mechanism. Can cause a nuclear catastrophe.
I know what's fun.
Okay, let's head up and see the state of things up here. So we need
Let's see.
four.
Can that mechanism one
four
still
more quantum
cause nuclear destruction?
Pretty sure it can. But I didn't check the quest log. They might have turned that off.
Yeah, meltdowns and radiation have been disabled, so.
Ah, what world.
Yeah. I wonder if Ender IO has some kind of reactor.
I will be right back.
Oakley dokley. Cake base. Interesting. Tis a silly place.
Okay, I have returned.
Hello.
Oh, right, plutonium batteries. Gonna need some of those too, aren't I? Okay, so this needs the cooling cells, but not the pumps. So why are we not making this? Two, 2, 1, 4. Okay, so it is just the cooling cells we're missing over here. Right, but the cooling cells need the pumps to make the heat exchangers. And the pumps need advanced motors and stainless steel fans. Let's make sure we're still making stainless steel fans. So that's 10. We don't have rings or blades. Weird. Did we somehow already run out of our stainless steel reserve?
I don't see how, but...
Oh, we did. Because I didn't have a huge stainless steel reserve, because it's a pain to make, and so I only keep about a stack on hand. Because it can interfere with the production of titanium and annealed copper and canthal and all those.
Once again, many
right,
moving
the
parts.
stainless steel is being made over here. Oh, right, and the efficiency was low because it was full for so long. Okay.
Yellow cake uranium to uranium oxide. Fissile fuel into fission reactor. Okay. I'm not gonna be doing that.
That's crazy talk. I just want to use straight out of the ground uranium.
Yeah. Give myself a bowl of uranios. All my calories for the next like 7 years. Ow. Spider? Jerk. Wow. Those trees grew into a solid block. That's hilarious.
Wait, why? Why does this have no power? Weird. Okay.
look at something. Oh no, what was it? Doesn't matter.
Oh, because it didn't matter. I see. Okay, so we're still 4 quantum circuits short. Thankfully, they're made 2 at a time. But we're going to have to wait on fancy motors. And I don't know where I'm making those, so I can't check if there's anything other than the stainless steel rotors that are preventing it from happening.
Okay.
Yeah, this is certainly not the place. It doesn't feel like it would be over here either. Nope.
When was I making dielectric stuff? What? That's really confusing. Like, was I actually doing this at one point? Very confusing. Maybe I found them in a box somewhere. That seems likely. Yeah.
That does seem pretty likely.
Alright, so for power stuff, I would have to get into energizing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, ethylene. Tell me about ethylene. What the fuck? I think my cat fell asleep. I moved my arm slightly and it woke him up and it startled him and he scrabbled. It's okay, buddy.
I heard the scrabbling.
It's okay. Samson. Oh. There's a bag of nuts here that has just a little piece of the wrapper attached to it, and it's just flipping back and forth. And he is, I think he was in a deep sleep, dreaming he was being attacked by an octopus or something. He was just freaking f out about it. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Okay. Good kitty. Oh, cats. It's okay.
Okay, chat. We're just gonna sit here and pour some power into the process of making stainless steel because we need those. We need those rotors.
Mhm. Okay, good. How can my Endarios?
Endarios.
I think they may have had some kind of mild warping effect on me. I don't really know what it was, but didn't do much. And by beating one, it did give me an achievement. I was kind of hoping it would. The Ender IO has Endarios as a breakfast cereal.
That is great.
It does use Ender Dust.
As well it should.
So. Yeah, exactly. It's right there in the name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to looking up ethylene. Ethene? Ethene. Made from water and hydrogen biofuel. Oh, I can turn oxygen and logs into charcoal dust and hydrogen. That's honestly not the worst idea. I make refrigeration chamber. Bunch of junk. Got it. Delicious chemical tanks. Delicious chemical. You're welcome. I'm being asked a question. I'll be back.
Okay. I think to get this moving any faster, we're going to have to increase the buffer size. That should do. Okay, so this is chugging along. It's doing an okay job. Oh, it's holding on to that curved plate, which means we might have reached the end. Hello, server? Cooling cell. No, we still need more pumps. So it might be lagging behind where the bottleneck is now, how long it takes to assemble the pump. So this is making the cryo fluid before it'll make the superconductors. Interesting. So that must mean we must have made the cooling cells. Oh, you need the cooling cells to make the superconductor cables. I'd forgotten about that. And so we still haven't made any quantum circuits. And we're 16 more nukes into our next singularity.
I was going to ask what you're powering your nonsense with, but your nonsense is powered by the alternate power source, and so therefore it does not even matter.
Which alternate power source? And which
All
nonsense?
the nonsense you're staring at right now, it uses the EU.
Yeah, this all uses EU.
Different power source.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a nap so these guys stop bothering.
Because I do have another power source that's from Paula. But there's nothing serious running on that just yet. Except my interdiction matrix.
Which one's that?
So the modular force fields.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so I set up a matrix such that no enemies can enter this zone. And if they do, they die.
Problems with all those zombies spawning around you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got fed up with that, and so I'm like, well, I got power laying around. Might as well use it for something. And I wanted to have the force field as well, because you're supposed to be able to walk through it if you're the owner, but it would not let me.
Oh yeah, that's what you're having problems with last time?
Yeah. But the interdiction matrix totally works. Wait a minute. Does the... the little motor uses soldering alloys, so that is definitely over in Soldering Alley. Because there's nowhere else that it could do it.
Burn the gas.
Here we are. Okay, so what's holding us up are these advanced motors that require annealed copper wire. So let's check on our annealed copper situation. We've got 2 annealed copper ingots right there. What's the holdup?
Builder my attention.
So where am I turning those into wires? It would have to be in here, right? That's the aluminum. Here's the annealed copper. Green, in, out. Blacklist, nothing. So it should just send annealed copper ingots into this thing. But it's saying no. It's trying to tell me we don't have any. It says we don't got any. Oh, is that a hot annealed ingot then? It is. It's just so similar to the cool one that I didn't recognize that it was still hot. Okay, so those will go in. Those will get turned into plates, turned into wires, turned into motors, turned into pumps. And pumps will go into our coolant unit things. Can be used for a variety of tasks, several of which we need. And this, chat, is why I should have just made a new EBF and a new vacuum cooling thing for each of the different things, such that the annealing process on the copper isn't rate limited by the stupid stainless steel. They can just run in parallel. But that would require more power and more resources and more space and cause more lag on the server, which I already create enough of. Maybe a little bit, but it's still nowhere close to as much as I need. What's holding it up now?
Oh, no, I went too far, and now I'm looking at the anti-protonic nucleosynthesizer.
Too far. Turn back. Turn back.
I could turn diamond swords into tridents through the powers of antimatter.
That's true. That's true.
Nuts. Yeah, okay. Going back to retreating.
Dial it back, dial it back. Returning to reality.
All right, I do need the ethene. So. It's funny that you can use the sugar water from the bubble zone to power your for any water purposes.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to gum up any machinery. Totally.
Just everything runs, and just every so often, it's a cotton candy drop. You're like, huh? Bonus. This is how things work. All right, let's just make a goddamn sink.
All that, yeah, let's just make a sink.
It's the cooking for blockhead sink, right?
Probably. I mean, yeah. I never remember to check what
There's
mod
only
it
one type
is.
of sink, so yeah.
I just know what it looks like. Yeah. Oh, but there's a charm of sinking. Just in case you just needed to not float.
Sometimes you gotta not float. I mean, I do love my little apparatus here using the urn of endless waters to fill a water cauldron, and then which then gets piped into and uses all these mercurial fluid junk to move water around everywhere. But Or I could just plug the sink in the first place, but I didn't want to do that, and now I don't care.
I used to care.
This is where we are.
But this is where we have gotten to.
Oh yeah. Liquid meat. For that ore washing nonsense, which I'm not gonna do.
Oh no, chat. We've made it to 102 UU matter. Still don't have our quantum circuits.
So what is 100? It's 200. Sand was what? It just doubles. Missing something? Doesn't seem like it.
Let's go double check our stainless steel production.
Okay. So water becomes hydrogen and oxygen. And hydrogen and something becomes something else. Yes.
So here we are again, chat, staring at stainless steel counting up, hoping that it is what we're lacking. And not the stupid copper again. Wonder what's using the electrum.
I don't know. He's using some for her Ortec stuff, but I don't know of anything, any of your junk that uses it.
There's one type of wire, but I didn't think I was making
Right,
anything
there's
at the
electrum
moment.
wire and then electrum fine wire. Yes.
Yeah. So it is a stage 2 material, like stage 2 electric material, but maybe it's just that I have to go through stage 2 to get to the stage 3 and 4 stuff I'm making.
Sounds likely.
Mm-hmm.
Right, drawer of lava. You can go somewhere else.
We don't need you, drawer of lava.
No matter what you say. Okay. Hover sink. Pipe? Let's say it's pipe. Yes, basic mechanical pipe. Feels right to me. I need my Morphy tool. Oh, I need the gas pipe. What's it called?
Is it a tube?
It might be a tube. Yes, that sounds right. Do I have some tubes? I have some tubes. Shockingly.
I'm shocked. Shocked.
Surprising. Let's see. So teal. Which one is which? No, that's entanglement. So hydrogen will go to here. This also needs water. So maybe we should put it up here. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, filled with water. Yes.
Let the water flow through you.
Not the worst line I've ever heard. Output that way, input that way, input that way. Good. Oh, I could get these things power somehow. Drat. Whatever. Make it work somehow. So the other thing this thing will make. Okay, let's go back over here. And you're going to be making oxygen. And oxygen I can do something with.
Oxidizing.
Mm-hmm. Aha! I knew there's a reason I had made a second pressurized reaction chamber, and not just because I didn't know I had one. From what I did the first time. 1,000 years ago. Do you require water as well? I'm being asked a question.
Okay. Okay, that should have been enough to make at least some progress on these pumps. Okay, so we got one of the cooling cells.
Mm-hmm. Hey, quick question. Do you know if the pipes that you use for modern industrialization, if they work for other things? Because the fact that you can squeeze like 3 of them into a space has made me think that maybe I should swap some of these to those just for nonsense purposes.
They should work for anything that has an inventory or a fluid inventory. So, yeah.
Interesting. Do they handle chemicals?
I don't think they do.
Okay. Well, partial
But
success.
chemicals are also fluids, so maybe.
Well, time to play around.
Yeah, because gases are typically fluids, and so you might be able to send them through the fluid pipes.
I need multiple flavors of fluid pipe. But yeah, I'll take an iron pipe, sure, why not? I got needs.
And one thing about the mechanism machines is that if you set them up just right, you can pass it from the side of one machine into the side of another machine without pipes.
Right, that's a thing, isn't it? I forgot about doing that. Which means you, congratulations, are now on the ground. That could actually unlock some ridiculous possibilities, which is mostly what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could put this on the ground too. Oh my god. How did I forget that you could actually do that? Make sure it's pointing the right way.
Yeah, so typically when I set up Mechanism Madness, I try to use as few pipes as possible, just because it's fun.
This pipe might not be liking mechanism items.
And you might need to set the mechanism machine to have that side work with the thing that you want.
Okay.
Or it might not connect. And so it's possible it doesn't like it, but it's possible the side setup makes it not able to see what it needs to connect to.
Yeah, no, it's set up right. It just doesn't want to do it. So much for that.
That's a shame.
So it'll be slightly less pretty. Not a big deal. Or I do need to put this pipe back in so it goes the right. They'll need this water. Yeah. Need to make more pipe.
progress. Let's see how everything else has progressed. Hey, progress. That actually kind of looks like progress as well. Maybe? Unclear. Our cooling cells might be getting diverted to something else. Oh, we got 2 more quantum circuits, chat. Only 2 to go. Oh, that was a mistake.
So we need to get this wood over to here. However, already pulling. All right. Show me.
Pick and place.
Yeah, I think this will work. Once I figure out how to make it work. Tautologies? Yes, please.
The first rule of Tautology Club is the first rule of Tautology Club.
That's one of my most liked ones.
I think it's 18 steel per pump. Oof. Well, 18 steel per batch, but I thought we got 3 pumps per batch. I don't know what's costing so much that we've gone through several stacks of stainless steel so far this stream.
Okay.
Well, we could increase the power intake of this guy. Bring the electrum wires back through over here. It's not worth that much, though. Just get the feeling that I ran out of soldering alloy. Oh, hey, look, I did.
Oh, what? Better? I didn't even see you get here. Nothing great. Mystery scroll pouch. That's kind of funny. It's a pouch of 3 different irons scrolls.
Oh, neat.
Let's see if you do what I want you to do. You do. Excellent.
Only one short. Oh, there we go. There we go. And that comes up here. There we go. There we go. And then that will come up here. There we go. Small heat exchanger will make the cooling cell, which will come over here, hopefully. It didn't come over here. So we made a cooling cell and it went somewhere else. What else is it even used for? Sure, the superconducting cable, but what's that used for? Quantum circuit board. That's fair. Okay. That should be making enough of that. Let's go check on the soldering alloy. Got a good amount, but could always use more. It comes in, makes another cooling cell.
That's good.
Wind. Earth.
Mm-hmm. As long as it's not heart.
Sounds like somebody's mowing their lawn out there. What are you doing? Madness. That or it's a very small airplane.
Someone just got injured. What is going on?
Was it you?
No. It was a traitor or something. Maybe he fell into a fire pit or something like that. I'm going to go take a nap so he can stop being invisible for me. Figure out what nonsense he's gotten up to. All right, Crusher, how do you make biofuel? Damn near everything. Okay. Apples, you say?
Apples. That probably means we're done. Oh, look at that. With just mere moments remaining. Let's go plug it in. Cause a brownout. Oh no, we're running over. Okay, electric packer, get ready to be upgraded. Bam!
Cramming it full of upgrades.
Just one. Jeez. Yeah, so this has a max overclock of 1,031,000,000 EU per tick. Pretty sure I read that right. Yeah. So the normal consumption is 1 million EU per tick. But it can overclock up to 245. And so it can get up to 1 billion EU per tick. That is unnecessary.
Wow. A little bit, yeah.
And like, I don't know how much this large turbine consumes. But yeah, we're putting the... Oh, I might run into some other problems here. Because we were putting pretty much the full might of this nuclear power plant into creating the power for that. Which would likely cause brownout in the rest of this place. And so it might make it such that I don't make the stuff necessary to make the fuel rods to keep the power plant going. I'm sure it's fine. Right, Chad? It's made it more than, 10% of the way there. That might be from the jump start of 5 million EU that it had, but I mean, it needs 200 million. A mere 5 million wouldn't have gotten us that far. Yeah, we've still got steam down here. Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry, Chad, it's fine. Yeah, it'll be great. I might AFK it a bit to just let it infuse over the weekend. And then we'll be back on Tuesday and we'll do what I plan to do today. I'll just have to come up with another cryptic title.
Mysterious and powerful.
But for now, we're going to get going. Because it's that time.
Oh boy, it sure is.
So thank y'all for being here. We'll be back on Tuesday with more of these shenanigans. I will have my wonderful mystery surprise thing. And George will potentially keep working on mechanism things?
Oh yeah.
Are you just working through mechanism in general, or do you have a goal in mind?
My goal here was just to have a source of energy that doesn't rely on my very power efficient, but unfortunately broken because my Starbunkles have given up on life.
Oh no,
Power generation up here.
uncles.
Yeah, yeah. No, this happened like a month and a half ago.
Oh no.
They decided to stop working, but oh well, not a big deal.
Mhm. Well, on that note, we'll be back with some power upgrades next time, and mine will be of a different kind than his, but still power upgrades. We will see you then. Bye bye.